to the infrastructure. In both locations, MSF said all its staff are safe and there have been no report of casualties among the local community linked to the airstrike. Medicine Sans Frontiers is the only healthcare provider supporting the community in Piauí, and the MSF Liancan Hospital is the only secondary-level healthcare facility providing life-saving care in the region. In 2025, Medicine Sans Frontiers team have experienced several attacks which have forced the closure of Old Fangak and Ulang Hospital in May and June respectively, and the suspensions of the general healthcare facilities and activities in Jonglei, Up Nile State and Central Equatorial States. Bullets found within an MSF healthcare facility that hit and damaged during an airstrike on the morning of December 3rd in the town of Piauí. Medicine Sans Frontiers operates one of the largest assistance programs worldwide in South Sudan, responding to the many health needs resulting from ongoing conflict, displacement, recurrent disasters, and disease outbreaks. Women entrepreneurs in South Sudan say a mix of entrenched cultural norms, structural discrimination, and poor enforcement of business and financial laws is straining their ability to expand their enterprises and secure central bank financing. These concerns were raised at a one-day forum in Juba on Wednesday, December 3rd, organized by support from Global Empowerment for Poverty Alleviation. The event brought together policymakers, legal experts, and civil society groups. Liz Nelson, General Manager of Dream Farms Agribusiness, said lack of business, formal structures, registration remains the biggest barrier to bank financing. She said that many women run informal businesses and home-based businesses that cannot meet documentations or collateral requirements. Nelson said registration cost after $700 push many women to remain unregistered, and she encouraged those unable to form companies to create cooperatives. Advocate Pierre Benin Chol said cultural expectations remain refined and confine women to small-scale ventures, limiting their growth in businesses. She said women continue to juggle business with heavy domestic responsibilities in a society where working outside the home is often discouraged. Betty Pony Christopher, Deputy Chairperson for Gender Social Welfare in Central Equatoria, said strong policies exist but enforcement is weak. She called for a passage of gender-related bills and urged support for women affected by the recent custom market fire. Small trader Medina Charity said women face high operating costs, limited financial knowledge, insecurity at night, and harassment at marketplaces and border points. GEPA Social Inclusion Manager Ayod Jennifer said extensive taxation and bureaucracy consume profits and push women out of businesses. This is iRadio News. The Selection Committee for the Commission for Truth, Reconciliation and Healing has released a shortlist of 46 candidates for 4 commissioner positions and is calling on the public to submit comments over the next 7 days. In a notice issued Wednesday, the committee said the move is part of the efforts to ensure transparency, and South Sudan prepares to operationalize the Truth and Reconciliation body envisaged in 2018 peace deal. The shortlist candidates hold qualifications ranging from bachelor's degrees to doctorates and includes clergy, academics, legal professionals, and also civil society members, with candidates holding doctorates, master's, and bachelor degrees. The public is being asked to provide factual information on the candidates' political affiliations, authenticity of academic certificates, any links to armed groups, professional integrity, criminal or corruption records, and any past human rights or sexual violations. The committee stressed that only credible, verifiable submissions will be considered and warned against personal attacks or unrelated allegations. Comments can be submitted through the panel's official WhatsApp number or Facebook page from December 4th to December 11th. Chairperson Reverend Dr. Jacqueline Warile thanked the public for supporting what she described as a transparent and credible selection process. The panel will vet the feedback from the public before recommending 4 commissioners to lead the Truth, Reconciliation, Healing and Commission. This is Irradiant News, and now to the stories making headlines in the African region and beyond. The Democratic Republic of Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi and Rwanda's Paul Kagame praised the deal signed between the two countries in Washington, D.C. alongside President Donald Trump. Kagame described Trump as an even-handed leader who immediately took an opportunity to contribute to peace. An agreement was signed by the two countries' foreign ministers back in June, but each side has accused the other of violating terms. Ahead of the summit, there was an escalation in fighting in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo between government forces and rebels believed to be backed by Rwanda. Trump also said the U.S. was signing its own deal with both countries that would unlock new opportunities to access critical minerals. And finally, Ireland, Spain, the Netherlands and Slovenia will boycott the 2026 Eurovision Song Contest after Israel was allowed to compete. They were among a number of countries who had called for Israel to be excluded over the Gaza war, as well as accusations of unfair voting practices. Spanish broadcaster RTVE led calls for a secret ballot on the issue at a meeting in Geneva. It said organizers denied that request, a decision that increased distrust of the festival's organizations. This is Irradiant News, and now to end this bulletin, let's have the recaps on the top stories once again. The medical charity Medicines Sans Frontiers says its healthcare facility in the town of Piori, Jonglei State, was hit during an airstrike on the morning of Wednesday this week. Women entrepreneurs in South Sudan say a mix of entrenched cultural norms, structural discrimination and poor enforcement of business and financial laws is straining their ability to expand their enterprises and secure essential bank financing. The leaders of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda have signed a peace deal alongside U.S. President Donald Trump in Washington. That's the end of iRadio Morning News. If there's a story or an event you'd like iRadio to cover or report about, please send us a text message at +211 25 287 870. It's also a WhatsApp number. Follow us on X at iRadio Juba, like our Facebook page iRadio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at iRadio South Sudan. You can also visit our website and listen to us online at www.iradio.org. Stay tuned for news in Arabic at the top of the hour. I am Darlington Moses. Thanks for listening.
حابب تفتش على راديو مثالي؟ آي راديو هو جوابك.